Quote, "In cultural synthesis, the actors who come from another world to the world of the people do so not as invaders. They do not come to teach or to transmit or to give anything, but rather to learn, with the people, about the people's world." End quote. That's from page 165. So when I went into education, I went into it, as I've mentioned previously, because I wanted to help other people. I was suicidal in high school and much of my undergrad, and the music practices that I was engaging in literally kept me alive. So when I went into education, I wanted to do something similar. I wanted to give to others what had really helped me out significantly. What I quickly realized is that not everyone is going to need that kind of support through that kind of subject area in that kind of a way. And I eventually started to broaden out my horizons to start exploring computer science and other subject areas and their intersections and whatnot. When I went back into the classroom after finishing all my coursework for my doctorate, I realized that I took an approach that heavily aligned with what Freire is describing as cultural synthesis. So I was trying to learn with students and learn about the things they are interested in and how they could explore those interests through computer science and through coding. So rather than going into a CS class or a coding class and saying, here's my view of reality and I'm going to transmit my view to you, it instead is about exploring students' relationships with computer science, with coding, with the world, how those all interact in different ways. And this, again, builds off of the ideas of like culturally relevant pedagogy and interest-driven learning and whatnot that I've talked about in several other episodes.
This excerpt of the CSK8 podcast is from episode number 56, which is titled Pedagogy of the Oppressed, Chapter 4. You can listen to the full episode and hundreds more by searching for the CSK8 podcast on your favorite podcast app or by going to jaredo'leary.com.